Hey guys, welcome back to Wild Style. This is Angela. So I'm going to do a quick update today on the shade container pots that we planted. So these, if you remember, are the ones that are flanking either side of the door. So in this pot, we have the Plectranthus nico, which is this green one with the purple backside. Super pretty. That one actually has proven to be the most aggressive. It's kind of taking over the whole pot, which is fine. It's fun. The Proven Accents Hippo Rose is this one with the spotted leaves, and it's actually growing up taller, and so it's actually a fairly good combination with the Plectranthus for that reason. And then I knew these ones would get overpowered. That's the Impatience. This one, let me show you that on the other side, because I actually have some that are flowering over here. But they do kind of get a little overpowered because they're not real aggressive. They just are beautiful, and they just flower off and on, and they're fun. So I actually will come in here and kind of just, oh, I might need scissors, but kind of just trim these more aggressive ones back away, give those Impatiens some room so that they can continue to flower because they are beautiful. And over here, this was the Salvia. And actually, because of our wind, I don't even know that I've got one that's full of flowers at the moment. But even when they're done flowering, they leave behind these cool looking, they fall off when you touch them, but like almost flower pod shells. And so you can come in and you can clean those out if you want to. But I just kind of leave them because I think they still look very beautiful, even though that's not the bright purple that the flowers are. They still are a really cool effect. This is the fern we planted earlier. It's struggling in this spot, and that could be due to one of two reasons. One, it does get some morning sun coming from the east right down this side. And then two, we just figured out our neighbor's dog likes to come visit, and that has been his restroom for the past several months. So we just figured that out, so I put some stuff up to try and protect it. It's probably not working, but we'll see how that goes. We're also putting a fence along the front of the yard, so hopefully that won't be an issue in the future. And then these are the geranium varieties that we started from seed. They're in here looking beautiful. I love this pink variety so much. But the white's pretty. There's also an apple blossom in here. So there's the pure white, which is white all the way through. And then there's the apple blossom, which just has a hint of the pink veining right down inside. And those are also gorgeous. It's hard to tell them apart from back farther though. So if you're wanting to see the details of your apple blossom variety, you might want to put it where people can actually get close to it to be able to see those details. And then I've got some salmon ones in here, which are also gorgeous. And then this plant in the middle, well, I can't remember. It was supposed to grow, I can't remember what it's called now, but it was supposed to grow 2 feet tall. I don't think it's going to make it there because it was supposed to grow taller than the geraniums, and they're not, but it still looks cool down in the center of that pot. So I don't regret putting it there. It's a fun plant and definitely adds a little spiciness to it. But I probably would have planted that differently if I realized it was not going to get taller than the geraniums. So just real quick, while I'm here, you can see this hosta is just flowering. It's hard to see what the rocks are. So I can a little bit crazy. This hosta just flowering like crazy. It's got very large flowers. It's really tall. Like these are almost like mid-thigh on me. Very tall flowers, but they're actually very beautiful. So that's fun, kind of fun. My other hostas don't seem to flower, at least maybe they're not as mature, or maybe they just don't flower as profusely as this variety. But it's been really fun variety. So that's a great shade plant. These are perennials, so if you're looking for something that's going to come back every year, this is a good option. Whereas the ones in the pots that I showed you earlier, those are annuals. And then last but not least, I don't think I'd call this one a shade one per se, but this is the scented geranium, citronella it's also called. And this must be a slightly different variety than what I've gotten before. It does flower, and they are pretty, but the main reason I get it is because of the leaves. If you rub them and smell them, it gives off that citronella candle kind of scent. Only it actually, to me, smells better than the candles. The candles kind of stink. This actually smells a little bit better, but my kids will take these and just like rub the leaf on their arm. It lets some of those oils out, and onto your arm, and then if you smell your arm, you smell like citronella, and it helps to repel some of the bugs and mosquitoes and stuff just a little bit more naturally. So my kids know they can come and get this anytime that they're out here playing. They're getting eaten by mosquitoes. They'll usually start with that, and then if that doesn't work, they'll graduate to the bug spray. But it does make for a nice option sometimes, and it flowers pretty too. So it does like a little bit more sun though. It just happens to be on my back porch where the kids can easily access it. So that's what I've got for update on shade containers for today. Thanks you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.